This is a simple game, really, golf. So why does it confound us so? Could it be the elements, the obstacles in our way, the pressure? The answer, of course, is all of it. And nowhere is it magnified more than here, at the birthplace of our game itself. This is St Andrews, and this is the Open Championship.
EA Sports, in conjunction with the R&A, present golf's oldest major and the final major championship of the year. Today, it's opening round coverage of the Open. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. And the leader is Cameron Percy. He's at 2 under par here early in this first morning wave. Meanwhile, our featured golfer ready to begin the quest for the iconic Claret Jug. Well, this opening round, Frankel, is a lot of butterflies, I would guess, for the players. Not to mention, a lot of them are trying to get adjusted to the time change. Look, you played in this championship 10 times, made the cut in 9 of those years. So what was your secret for getting through to the weekend?
I didn't even know that stat, Rich. I think you just keep putting one foot in front of the other. You can't afford to get ahead of yourself. The Open Championship brings, windy conditions, and it's crazy that you can tee off at 4 o'clock in the afternoon with everybody teeing off the first hole. So I'm not going to say expect the unexpected. We all know that, but really it's just don't get ahead of yourself. And bad breaks are part of playing in an Open Championship. It is a bounce and roll game. Remember that. So sometimes something hits straight at the flag, it's going to finish 30 or 40 feet away. If you're prepared for that before you even tee off, then it doesn't come as a surprise. And then hopefully just try and be the last man standing.
So, Frank, round 1 here, the season's final major. Our featured golfer coming in as one of the favorites this week. Now, listen, this is a stacked field. Winning again would be remarkable, but is this a question of it happened once, why not again?
I honestly don't know. I mean, I know they don't give majors away, that's for sure. You got to earn them. But the way in which they've played already this year, I mean, they were amazing winning their first major championship. So if we're just going to talk about the best players with the best chance, it has to be in the top 2 or 3 hopefuls here. I mean, I don't see it any other way.
A birdie putt, and we check in for the first time today with a man who's won 4 tournaments on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And players of this caliber should make this on a regular basis pretty flat with just a slight movement to the left.
Just going to sneak on by. Oh, how about that for a little early round confidence? That is in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. Trying to get the round off.
A little over that gorse bush in front of you, which is down the right side. That's the best angle in, but it also brings in a little bit of trouble. But if that pin is anywhere towards the middle of this double green, then really you want to be coming in from the right side.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Now a second here from 167. Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Feet away. Got it there, but not quite on target. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll remain right where he is. That finished off for par here at the second. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, talk about the strategy off the tee here at the third.
You can drive the ball pretty close to this green, Richard, shorter than the second hole. Just hit it down the right side, but try and avoid those little pot bunkers.
And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
After a big drive, he'll dig in for a second out of the sand. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Birdie putt coming up, down to Noda.
And a very makeable look here. Not too much undulation at all. Maybe just a slight move to the right.
Ah, that is well judged. Straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. And he's going to get this back within a shot of the lead. Nah, that's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. So that safely in. It's a par here at the 3rd. And he'll remain at 1 under par. At the 4th hole now, and Frank, this one looks as though it might require a little bit of club selection off the tee. What are we looking at, partner?
Well, there is 2 ways to play the 4th off the tee. You can hit it down the right side, but it really starts to narrow up and it's slightly shorter. Most players go towards the middle of the golf course and try and get it on that plateau. But this, certainly the first hard hole you see at St. Andrews.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub. Well, going to be a lengthy putt for birdie, but on a long approach like that, anything on the green is a welcome sight. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, and there is a big break here from right to left, and we're going back up the slope, but just ever so slightly, so you have to prioritise that line.
This is a 16-footer. Nope. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And that's going to move him back down to even par. He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Well, here's a real scoring opportunity. The first par 5 on the front side at St. Andrews, the 5th hole. It's only 514 yards. That green, how's this, is a football field deep. The key here, yet again, avoiding the big bunkers. They're called the Seven Sisters bunkers off the tee. If you do that, you'll have a great chance to get home in 2. A little too much roll on the back end there, and this is going to wind up diving into the heavy stuff. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
That is a really good shot on in 2 on this par 5, but the work's not done yet.
I'm a tough taskmaster. If he makes the putt, or at least gets down in 2, then I'm going to congratulate him on this hole.
Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the 3rd shot. Not an ideal result there. Hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. A look here at birdie.
Yeah, it's an easy one to underread. There's going to be a lot of break in this from left to right as it gets nearer the hole.
Pretty good effort right there.
Just a tap in.
Here we go. 7-footer for birdie. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain right where he is. Okay, that one finished off for a par, and he'll stay right where he is. Now to the 374-yard par 4/6, another scoring opportunity.
Yeah, just be very careful of the wind conditions here, because that'll affect the strategy off the tee, but bunkers left and right to be avoided.
Oh, this is going to be way down there. Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. And that one going to be into the bunker off the tee. Going to have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
So here we go. After a tremendous drive, this a long one now for an eagle. Oh, wonderful effort right there. That was tracking much of the way, and it'll leave a short one for birdie. Now this for birdie.
And I think this is a very makeable putt, even from this distance. There's not a lot to see here.
Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. A straightforward look here for birdie. Okay, well done there. It's a birdie here at the 6th. Heading now to the 359-yard par 4/7. Accuracy off the tee is critical. Best line is a little left of the flag on the 11th green. Biggest issue here is avoiding the shell bunker short of the putting surface. And that one not going to stop in time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker.
That got a fortunate bounce. Oh, it'll be just fine.
A good break got him here. Now his second to the par 4. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Down to Iona, this for birdie.
And this one probably needs an extra nudge just to get it up that slope, but overall, it's not a difficult one.
Can't get the speed any better than that. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Oh, no. Just appeared to be befuddled by the break there. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Arriving now at the first of only 2 par 3s at the old course, 166-yard 8th, featuring a high-lip bunker guarding the front of the green that is difficult to hold. Okay, that's a good shot. Front left portion of the green and a birdie opportunity coming up. You can see the body language trying to get that one to stay, but it'll make its way into that rough left of the green. Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is. Oh, no. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par. Bunkers, bunkers, and more bunkers. So this hole's only 347 yards as we close out this front side with the par 4 9. They're called Boses and end hole bunkers, and they're right in the middle of the fairway. So it's all about the tee shot, putting it in a good spot. If you do, you're walking out of here with a 3, or you could knock it on and maybe bump one in, putt one in for an eagle. Oh boy, that has started way left. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. This started toward the left side. No issues here. That is into the fairway. So now from the left side of the fairway, this is a second shot.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today. Well, the easy part's done. It's on the green. The hard part now is a long putt coming up.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Oh, that nearly went in. That's a touch of class right there. Very good effort. Long putt here. This will require a good touch. Oh, yeah, what a putt there. It's in from long distance for birdie here at the 9th. Yeah, that will mean it's a front 9 score of 35, 1 under par. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And this will be a 1 under front side as he goes out in 35. Starting off the backside here at St. Andrews with the 340-yard par 4 10th, named in honor of the great Bobby Jones, 1927 Open champion and 1930 amateur champion. Right center off the tee, ideal here. The fairway narrows around 280 yards, but the green is drivable.
Oh, he gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
Going to work this up that left-hand side. So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range.
Really, it's a waste after that tee shot. Just very average approach.
Now this for birdie at 10.
And this is a nice, smooth right to lefter. This is the go zone.
No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. This a little under 10 feet for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he'll get into red figures at 1 under, just 2 shots back. So that in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, what are we looking at here at the famed par 3 11th at the old course?
Well, the most difficult, there is only 2 par 3s here at the old course, and this one's called high, elevated green, and you've got to fly that bunker that protects the front of the green. That's called the Strath bunker. You really take anything on this green. You make a 2 hit, you'll make a move on the field.
Yeah, that's a good spot to be on the front portion of the green with a birdie putt coming up. Okay, safely aboard. Birdie putt coming up, but you gotta think anything inside of 7 or 8 feet here is pretty darn good.
We often say, Rich, you should always try and make it. I've got to disagree with that. Lag putting, it's just about taking the strain off the next one. There's always other holes to be played.
From that distance, you settle for 2 putts. Oh, wow, that is some kind of putt. Perfect speed, perfect line. It's in for a birdie. And he'll get into red figures at 1 under, just a shot off the lead. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay at 2 under. The charm of St. Andrews, the history of the old course, it all sort of comes into view here at the 12th, doesn't it?
Yeah, very pretty hole. Eden Estuary to the right. Obviously a nice view of the township of St. Andrews in the distance. But long hitters can just lick their chops and have a crack at this green. All they've got to do is worry about that little pot bunker short. But either into the breeze, or if you're not a long hitter, you've got to worry about those 4 bunkers that are well placed smack bang in the middle of this fairway. While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
And this one slowed up by the leaves, and that's not going to be a great result. Iona, a second coming up.
And it's a popular spot over here on the left-hand side. Managed to avoid the 2 bunkers in the middle of the fairway, but navigating it, controlling it out this rough is now the challenge.
And for a short little shot, the heavy rough certainly makes things more difficult because the rough gets between the club face and the ball. But not bad, all things considered.
Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. 8 feet remaining here for birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. A great opportunity here for birdie. And a great opportunity goes by the wayside. And missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. We arrive now at the challenging 418-yard par 4 13. Tee shot has to avoid those coffin bunkers, and the approach should be aimed at the middle of this massive double green. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. That was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Sitting up in the fairway now, 180 yards away.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4. Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And he'll move to 3 under par, just 3 back. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he'll fall back to 1 under par. What's the strategy here at the 14th?
If you can't go for this par 5 and 2, Rich, there is another option where you can go left. And I mean left of left. That's down the 4th fairway. That's across the Elysian Fields, as they call it, which is a set of sort of hummocks that run down the middle. And you can find a flat lie there and come across at about a 45-degree angle for your 3rd shot, the 14.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. And that will do just fine. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Now from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. That's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot. This is a tough hole today, and just inside 10 feet after that short shot, so still working very hard to make par.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's got it to 3 under now. Just 2 back. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. Arriving now at St. Andrews' infamous road hole, often considered the most difficult par 4 in golf. Tee shot has to fly the railway sheds and the grounds of the Old Course Hotel, landing on a narrow fairway beyond. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
He's got 157 yards to the front, 160 to the hole. The pin is in the front right part of the green.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. I mean, when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a two-putt, well done.
Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance. So this one not just about speed, but line as well. Good chunk of real estate here, 22 feet away. Come on, you can't leave it that short, can you? Good putt there. It's a bogey 5 here at the par 4. And that won't help the cause one bit. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Frank, another par 4. It's the 16th. Players trying to make their way to the house, standing up in one piece. What's the best way to get at this hole?
Well, the normal player would actually try and hit the ball down the left. I've seen the odd player try and hit it down that out of bounds line and sort of flash it down the right side, but really there's not much of an advantage, Rich, unless you're the longest hitter in the business. So a little short and a little left of the principal's nose is a nice setup for the second shot here at 16.
This one working up the right side.
Well, that was 50-50 off the tee. Rough, fairway. I guess it was more than 50-50. Fairway's fine.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
From the fairway, Noda, this is second.
He's got 154 yards to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
You got to think 2 putts will work out fine from here, but this is a long look for birdie. Oh, how good is that? Those are the kinds of long-distance putts you'll see here in Scotland, and that was judged about as well as one can. Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll stay at even par. Frank, this is sort of bizarre. You're standing on the tee at the road hole, one of the most famous par fours in the sport, and you're aiming for a hotel?
Well, you're aiming over a series of letters. Let's say the Old Course Hotel. If you can hit it exactly over that U, then you will be in the right place, which hopefully is down the middle of the fairway. You avoid that heather on the left. That bunker up ahead, the road hole bunker. You remember David Duval? He got stuck in there. Years ago, Tommy Nakajima, he could hardly ever get that ball out, and in the end succumbed, I think, to double figures. So the hole has more than one way to track you, so stay away from the road and the road hole.
And we'll have to see here. It looked like that ball hopped from the lighter rough into the heavier stuff. And how about that for a nice approach from way out? That one finds the green with a birdie putt on tap. We'll see how much that missed fairway is going to cost him this, his second from far back. This one, not for the faint of heart. Down a big slope, though it is for birdie. A look here for birdie at 17.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17, and he'll stay at level par. All right, this is really one of the coolest spots in the whole sport. When you tee off at 18, it's as if the entire town of St. Andrews is peering in and looking at you.
You've started by the town at the little starter's box, and then you've sort of gone all the way out, and now you're all the way on the back end, and it's almost like your job's been completed. But really, in the game of golf, you just started.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second.
That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed past.
A lot of movement on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle. So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
Yeah, and over a putt like this, you've really got to trust the fact you've banked the practice, you trust the process, and certainly trust the line.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Okay, a good putt for his par here at the 18th green. And that will write an end to the round here today. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that will finish off our round of golf. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day one.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though, or hit the